There are things we hear since we were kids. Things parents teach us, teachers repeat, and you just accept as true. But what if I told you that a lot of what you've always believed is a lie? Today you're going to discover 10 popular beliefs that everyone thinks are true, but actually aren't. And the best part, I'll tell you why for each one. Get ready, because number 8 is going to make you question your entire childhood. 1. We only use 10% of our brain. This one's a classic. For decades, lots of people kept saying we only use 10% of our brain. Movies like Lucy and even some self-help books pushed this idea. But the truth? That's a myth. MRI scans show that we use practically all areas of our brain throughout the day, just at different times. Even when we're sleeping, several regions stay active. So, no, you don't have 90% of your brain sitting there waiting to be unlocked. 2. Sugar makes kids hyperactive. Don't give her candy, she'll go crazy. That line has basically become a birthday party tradition. But multiple scientific studies have proven that sugar doesn't cause hyperactivity. What really happens is that parties, events, and the whole social vibe get kids more excited. Sugar might give a quick energy boost, but there's no direct link to that so-called hyperactivity burst. So yeah, the problem is the environment, not the candy. 3. Hair and nails keep growing after death. This one's kind of creepy, but lots of people believe it. The truth is, after death, the body loses water and dehydrates. That makes the skin shrink, giving the illusion that hair and nails got longer. But they don't grow. It's just a visual effect. This myth was so strong that back in medieval Europe, some families believed that people buried with long nails had turned into vampires. 4. Swallowing gum makes it stay in your stomach for 7 years. Who hasn't heard this one, right? But it's not true. Gum doesn't stick to your stomach or stay there for years. It's true that your body can't digest the gum base, but it just passes through your digestive system and comes out, like everything else. So sure, it's not healthy to swallow gum all the time, but it's not going to stay stuck inside you. 5. Lightning never strikes the same place twice. This saying's so popular it's even used as a metaphor for luck. But in real life, lightning absolutely does strike the same place, and pretty often. The Empire State Building in New York, for example, gets hit by lightning more than 20 times a year. Tall, isolated places are lightning's favorite targets. So yeah, it can, and will, strike 2, 3, or 20 times in the same spot. 6. The Great Wall of China is visible from the moon. A lot of people grew up saying the Great Wall is the only man-made structure visible from the moon, but that's false. Astronauts have confirmed you can't see the wall from the moon with the naked eye. It's long but way too narrow when viewed from lunar distance. What do astronauts actually see from space? Big cities at night, thanks to their lights, and a few massive natural land formations. But the wall? Only with a telescope. 7. Chameleons change color to camouflage. Everyone thinks chameleons change color to hide. But the truth is, their color change has more to do with temperature, mood, and social communication between them. For example, a chameleon might darken to absorb more heat, or change color to show it's angry. Camouflage does happen, but it's not the main reason. Fun fact, in some species, color change only happens during mating season, like a special outfit. 8. Bulls hate the color red. This one's a classic from bullfights, but bulls don't see red like we do. They're basically colorblind to red and green shades. What actually irritates the bull isn't the color of the cloth. It's the fast movement the matador makes with the cape. In fact, any color waved like that would get the same reaction. So, in reality, the bull's mad at the movement, not the color. 9. Sunlight causes cancer only at the beach. Sun only burns you at the beach, right? Wrong again. UV radiation is present even on cloudy days and indoors if direct sunlight's coming through the window. That's why dermatologists recommend daily sunscreen use, whether you're at the beach or not. Fun fact. In countries like Australia, skin cancer prevention campaigns are so strong that even public schools hand out sunscreen to students. 10. Cold weather gives you a cold. Put on a jacket or you'll catch a cold. Who hasn't heard that? But what causes a cold isn't the cold weather, it's viruses. What happens is, in cold weather, people stay indoors more, with less air circulation, making it easier for viruses to spread. Also, the cold can lower local immunity in your airways. But the cause of colds or the flu is always a virus, like influenza or rhinovirus, so it's not the cold air, it's the virus. So, how many of these did you believe until today? Comment below. Which myth fooled you the longest? If you liked the video, leave a like, share it with that friend who keeps spreading these facts. And of course, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you won't miss the next batch of curiosities that'll change the way you see the world. See you in the next video. And remember, not everything everyone repeats is true.